I'm here today with Lewis Unruh. Lewis and his son Jason operate on the Marion-Harvey County line just north of Wichita, about 40 or 45 miles or so. And we're going to visit with him today about UniForce. And Lewis, if you would, just tell us what problems were you experiencing with your John Deere drill that led you to consider UniForce?
Well, probably the two main problems we had is we have lots of terraces, miles and miles of terraces, and with no-till we have started going over terraces more than we used to with conventional till. And so when you go over the ridge of the terrace, there's a lot of extra pressure on some of the openers, and when you go through the channel there wasn't enough pressure, and so that is to try to get a more even down pressure over those uneven terrains was one of our main problems. And we'd gone over enough terraces, we'd actually broken the frame of our drill apart a couple times, and in addition to the rock shaft, and we're thinking the UniForce will help alleviate some of those problems.
Good, glad to hear that. Tell us what model drill you're running.
We started out with a 15-foot 1560, and now I'm running, it's actually a 1590 and a 1560 drill on a hawk hitch for two 15-foot drills hooked together with a hawk hitch to make a 30-foot drill.
Yes, good. Lewis, what benefits have you seen, or stand improvements or anything like that? Just what experiences have you had with UniForce?
I feel like we're getting evener stands across the field because each row unit individually has the same down pressure as we're going through the field, through low spots or over little hills or those kind of things.
Good to know, good to know. And last, if you were to buy a different drill, a newer one, bigger one, whatever that might be, if it were the same type of John Deere single disc drill, would you consider adding UniForce to it as well?
Yeah, I think so, because we've seen the benefits for a number of years already, and I'd hate to go back the other way, I guess.
Glad to hear it. Good to know. Just one more, maybe the bonus question here. We get a lot of questions on the reliability of the cylinder itself as far as cylinder seals leaking. What has been your experience so far?
I haven't had any trouble with our latest system on a single cylinder, so I was working with Matt some on the prototype, and the first cylinders didn't last quite as long, but the cylinders are better than they were to start with. And so I haven't had any trouble with the current cylinders.
Glad to hear. Well, thanks for your time, Lewis.